Hello and welcome back to the Empires of Europe 1700. So we're going to be fighting Elizabeta right here, and obviously she is not really that happy about it, let's just say that, because let's face it, she only has about 70 or so people, and well, you know, I'm doing that very much on purpose because I kind of want to get some levels, you know. I want to get some levels, I want to get some people leveled up here, and I want to make sure that we also have the opportunity to get a couple of kills, and maybe try to get just a little bit of extra cash, because as far as I am aware, I think Genoa is trying to make peace with I think they're at war against the Italians or something like that. I actually have no idea who they're even at war against right now. I don't really care, to be fair, because I am literally just in it for the money. Yes, I am in it for the money right now, and that's all I'm really doing. And let's try and... Oh, nice shot, if I do say so myself. That was a nice hit. Wow, okay. I'm actually very surprised about that. I for sure wasn't thinking that I would actually hit with that. Not in a million years. After the problems that I had in the previous episode, I really was not believing that I would actually hit anything ever again, but there you go. We actually got a nice hit. Cool. Alright, I like it. Can we maintain our 100% hit rate? Maybe we can, even from long range. I'm gonna have to be a little bit more careful. No, don't shoot me. I would appreciate it. Oh no. Shoot that guy. There we go. Got him in the leg. Yeah, we do need to raise our aim up just a little bit by the looks of things. There we go. That's a little bit better. Thank you very much. Oh, yes. That is nice. I like it. Okay, let's try and shoot that guy. Boom. Nice. Okay, we're only hitting him in the stomach and stuff like that, so obviously that's not exactly great, but as long as I hit... I don't really mind, to be honest. As long as I hit, that's all that really matters. Nice, nice, nice. There we go. And we are going to be pretty good right now, because this is obviously a pretty easy battle for us, but, and this is where things come into play, we may have the opportunity to try a siege. Now, I'm not entirely sure if a siege is even going to be doable for us, because we're going to need to take the walls down. We will need to take the walls down. If we don't take the walls down, I highly doubt we're going to be able to do pretty much anything, and that's obviously a big caveat. Walls down, charge in, ram our stuff all the way up them, and then we're going to be good. You know, that's going to be the most satisfying way to do things. Unfortunately for us, though, it does take a huge amount of time for us to be able to do that. So, for example, us taking a town, good luck. I don't think that's actually going to happen. As you can see, oh, has chosen not to make peace with the Venetians. All right. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, so I don't need to make a... shall we say, snap decision right now, it doesn't seem like. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so Giorgio seems to want to attack us. I'm not entirely sure why he wants to do that, but sure, if he wants to, then who am I to stop him? And we now have Doctor's Oath, obviously, so that's really going to make a huge difference to our medicine skill leveling up, and it's also going to make a massive difference to how survivable a bunch of our people actually get. So that's really, really nice. Now, what we're going to do is, I think we might actually end up just getting some more charm skill. I don't know. I think it's probably a good idea. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Okay, well, whatever the case, shall we fight these guys? Shall we see? Shall we see whether we can actually fight this guy? It might be cool. Let's drag him into the mountains. Alright, so we're gonna go in and, well, I've basically decided that what I'm gonna do is we're gonna try to lure the cavalry into this line right here, because this is obviously a pretty deadly position for us. The only problem I'm having right now is that the enemy is very close to us right here. That's the problem. So it is very much possible that they will literally just come up here with their superior numbers and just murder us. We do have a couple of artillery pieces, as you can see right here. They're facing the wrong way. I'm not entirely sure what we can do to change that. So that's a little bit unfortunate. I do want to try to survive this as well, by the way. Survival is kind of paramount to our success. So if I die, that is a bad, bad thing. So hopefully I'm going to be okay. Let me just reload real fast. I'm just trying to stay at the back here, but that, you know, it's funnily enough, this actually doesn't really help too much. Yeah, as you can see right there, I literally just got killed randomly, and now our forces are going to run in, and we're probably... Oh no, we're going to win! Oh, I was going to say we're going to lose, but no, it's apparently we're going to win. Look at that. Surprisingly enough, look at that. 37 renown, 67 influence. We did lose a few people, but I think mostly low levels. So that is nice. Okay, now we can take a bunch of these guys prisoner, which is exactly what we want. And now we can just trade these prisoners back here. Go for them, the highest tier of prisoner, and then we can just take all of these, and this is going to be great. Oh yeah, this is going to be fantastic. So let's go, let's actually go over here. Kind of a weird place for us to go, but yeah, we'll do it. We'll go over this way. This is the Holy Roman Empire, and there is a tournament going on here, which might actually be a pretty cool idea. But all I'm going to do is I'm just going to ransom the prisoners. I don't really mind about taking them back to a friendly city at this point in time. I think that it's probable that that would have been a better idea, but from my perspective right now, I don't really want to walk through enemy territory at this exact moment. So we're just going to trade all of that stuff, and then we're just going to go into a tournament. And for me personally, I think that the renown is going to be quite nice. Obviously, the renown that we gained from that battle just now is pretty fantastic, but that was extremely risky, and we had a very high chance of being completely just 100% slaughtered. So it's very, very nice that we were able to do that. Okay, let's see here. What can we do? Wow, okay, this guy literally just couldn't be bothered to defend, apparently. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Do we have Alexander in here, by the way? Oh, he is. Okay, I'm a little bit worried about that. Oh, hello there. Okay, team disqualified. All right, that's it. Technically, I could have skipped the rounds to see whether Alexander won, but the whole point of me doing the thing was not to get the money, but to get the renown. And I actually don't know whether companions earn renown for the player character in those situations. So that's something I'm going to have to test out at some point. Maybe what we can do is just stay in a town that has a tournament available and just see whether Alexander wins. And if he does win, we'll take a look at our renown at that point, and then we'll see whether it actually did make any kind of impact. That would be pretty cool. That would be actually a pretty cool thing to do. So maybe we should try it out. Yeah, maybe we should. Anyway, let's go over to Genoa. There is a tournament going on there. I do have slightly more HP, so we might as well want to... Yeah, let's go for it. Why not? Why not? Let's try it out. I mean, tournaments are not really that useful for me anymore because we are... I mean, we're doing absolutely fine. You know, we are doing really, really fine here. Unfortunate for me that this guy... Oh, that's Alexander himself. Oh, that's bad. Oh. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Alright. Well, this is maybe gonna work. Maybe. I need to kill at least this guy. Nice, nice. Okay, thank you. Alright, I'm gonna run around like an idiot. Yeah, let's run around. Let's pick up this thing. Oh, I was wanting to pick up... Oh, well, never mind. I knew I was already qualified, but I thought, hey, you know what? Let's try it out and see if I can maybe make something work. Nice headshot. Nice, nice, nice. There we go. Now we just have to deal with these guys. Or shall we say this one guy. He is actually trying to shoot me right now, but that is not going to work, sir. Nice. There we go. That's what we like to see. And now let's do this. Okay, don't shoot me. Okay, we got some people on the other side there. They've both got guns. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, here we go, here we go. Nice. Oh, no! That was... Ah, come on now. I'm actually really surprised that that even happened. Alright, well, come on now. It's up to this guy to... Oh, he actually did it. Wow, he actually did it. I am so surprised. Okay, nice for him, nice for him. And let's see. Nice. First person to shoot wins. Yeah, that's sometimes the case. Not all the time, because it depends on if you're going to be accurate enough to do that. Oh, nice. Loads more people to recruit. We like that. Okay, let's go over to here as well. Yeah. I found a lot of the villages are actually kind of difficult to recruit from because they just don't have any people. It just seems to me like a lot of the troops that you can gain in the mod are not available because they just get continually recruited by the vassals and the various other people in the area, which is crazy. It's actually insane how many there actually are. Look at this. Look at how it takes a long time to save, unfortunately. Not as long as some other things, but yeah, it's a little bit annoying at times. But otherwise, let's see what we can do. No. Okay, nothing there. Do we... The thing is, do we chance going into another battle against a larger opponent? That might be the way to go. Might be kind of cool. We got a lot of level ups right here. A lot of level ups. So let's see what we can do here. There we go. Nice. Let's get some more Italian guards right there. There we are. Let's get some regulars. There we are. Okay. So there is another tournament going on here. I'm not sure if I really want to do that. Do I? I mean, that's the thing. We need, what was it now? 250 renown or something like that to actually get to the next level. So generally, I would say that tournaments are most likely not the most efficient way to do it. I mean, come on, they surely are not. So I'm kind of a bit wondering whether that's a... I don't know. Maybe it's a bad idea. Maybe it's a waste of time. But Alexander is actually in here, so it would be kind of cool if we... Oh, wow, I can't believe I missed that. Alright. But yeah, what we're going to do, obviously, is if we do end up failing, then I'm going to just skip the round and see whether Alexander can win and gain us the renown. Even I actually don't even know how much renown I even have. That's the problem, you see. So if I knew, then I would be able to make a fairer assessment. But as it stands, I don't actually have that information. Oh, never mind. Alexander actually lost against the Dragoon. I guess that must have been a gunning round. Because the gunner rounds, they are... Well, clearly, as you can see right there, if you miss and the other guy has a bullet in the... well, should we say at the ready, then he is going to murder. Nice. There we go. We like it. We like it. There we are. Very, very nice indeed. Another 6 renown. Let's take a look at our clan level here right now. Okay, yeah. As you can see, we only need 100 renown, which is not even bad, to be honest. I mean, just think about it. That's really pretty doable. I would love if we could find a certain someone. If we could find someone called Ironbelly, that would be amazing. Anyone called Ironbelly always does a fantastic job, but I have a feeling that maybe that's not available in the mod as it is. I'm not sure if they've changed the way that the companions are named or anything like that. I could obviously do a search in the encyclopedia, but I'm not sure whether that's really going to make any difference if they are not discovered yet. Or maybe they just didn't spawn in. That's the thing. Maybe they just didn't spawn into it. Who knows? But we are getting some level ups from these guys as well, at least. So that's kind of nice. And let's see. We're still at war against these fellows. Okay, so let's try and find some people, shall we? Federico is there. Oh, yes. I remember you, Federico. Yeah, we're not going to be bothering with him. Ah, there we go. They made peace. Okay. So, unfortunate for me that they made peace, because now we basically have no way of making a lot of money. However, if you remember, the Republic of Genoa actually had about 600 total strength, and now they have 1,200, almost 1,300. So we increased their combat strength by over 100%, which is actually kind of cool, in my opinion. And now let's have a look. What else is going on here? Okay, so France is at war against Britain again. Britain is doing absolutely fine, as you can see right here. They are actually very strong by the looks of things. The Holy Roman Empire, once again, is being very, very powerful. Let's see. I'm kind of wow, Spain is doing very well too. Republic of Venice, they're only paying 470. Are you serious? That is very low. I would have expected them to pay a lot more, but I guess they are not really in that much of a threatening position, I guess. Okay, so wait a minute. These guys might be pretty good. Yeah, they might be pretty good because Sweden, as you can see right here, is doing a fantastic job. And at the moment, Denmark, Norway, not doing great. So it would be kind of cool if we headed over there. Let me see whether I can find that. It's over here somewhere, isn't it? There it is. Okay, so if I go this way, I'm not currently at war against anyone, so technically I can walk with impunity. I'm not going to have any problems with anyone trying to stop me, anyone trying to attack or anything like that, so we should be absolutely fine. I am just going to remain a mercenary until the time when we get over to our destination, so just so we can get as much cash as possible. Alright, so we're going to leave our kingdom right now. There we go. We've left the Genoese, I don't know, it doesn't really matter to me. But otherwise, what we're going to do is we're going to speak to these guys. There we go. 400, that's pretty nice. I like it. Okay, so 400 gold per influence point. That's actually a really pretty sizable amount. Not as much as obviously the previous fellows wanted to pay us, but that is fine. I don't really mind too much. Now, all I want to do is attack these fellows. Unfortunately, yeah, the caravan is way too fast, of course. Yeah. That is a classic and a half. Aha! We have a very large army coming our way. I will not be able to fight these guys, not in a million years. So, what we're going to have to do is we'll have to draw them back. We'll have to draw them back a relatively significant amount. Ah, here we go. Oh, they are. Okay, they have an insane number of people. Wow, okay, I'm actually very surprised. They have so many people. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have been so surprised about that, but yeah, anyway, let's hope that we are going to be able to do this before this army turns up. They have so many. Wow. How many people do they have? What? This is insanity. Okay, you know what? I'm actually going to leave. Because this is a bit too rich for my blood. Thank you very much. So what I'm going to do instead is okay, what I really wanted to do was to go into a position where I'd be able to tackle some of the other vassals that might be around, that might be coming over to try and assist in the capture or defeat of enemies. And by enemies, I mean us, of course. Enemies of the Swedish here. But unfortunately for me, they seem to be running around in armies that are very well taken care of, and they don't seem to be having any issues with cohesion either. So it might be, well, shall we say, somewhat impossible. Let's see whether I can just wait them out a bit. Alright, so we managed to get someone in a conversation which is obviously going to result in attacking them. And it is indeed snow-covered lands right now. So we go all the way from lush green fields to snow and all kinds of craziness. So yeah, let's see what we can do here. Obviously they do have a number of cavalry, but I shouldn't be too worried about that, to be honest. I think we should be absolutely fine with this if we can just hold position for the moment, and then boom, boom, let's do it. Okay, we should be. Are you serious right now? What is going on with my people? They barely killed anything. Okay. Little bit worried about that, actually. Little bit worried about that, because I was kind of hoping the first initial volley would do massive damage, but it did not. Surprisingly. Kill that guy, thank you. I'm gonna have to throw these grenades extremely, extremely well here. No. Nice. Nice. There we go. Come on. More. We need more of that, please. Thank you. Woohoo. There we go. Okay, not too bad. And I believe we are actually 100% fine. But you never know, you know what I mean? You kind of always want to make sure that you're doing as best as you possibly can in these situations, because otherwise you never know when something is going to befall you. Like maybe I'll die, and then if I die, you know what's going to happen then, right? Yeah, we're probably going to get absolutely murdered because my people are going to auto-delegate themselves into the Grim Reaper's hands, basically. Yes, that's usually what happens, isn't it? Anyway, another 18 renown. That's nice, that's nice. We're going to be getting a lot further, closer, shall we say, over to our wonderful goal of getting Clan Tier 5. And once we have Clan Tier 5, I'm thinking we're probably going to be creating our own faction. I think that's probably what we're going to try to go for here. I don't know where we're going to be starting it. It's more than likely going to be started at one of the smaller factions in the game. So maybe Genoa, maybe probably not up here, because even though Denmark, Norway is not very strong right now, they do seem to have some pretty powerful enemies, as in the Swedish, obviously. And I think Genoa is a little bit easier for us to defend, considering they only have one town. So if we were to take one town from them, it would probably be pretty easy for us to just kind of hold it, at least as much as we possibly can. It's obviously not going to be super simple, but it's maybe going to be simpler than us taking 5. Because as you can see right here, you know, Denmark, Norway, they have 5 towns. Or, actually, wait a minute. How many towns do they even have? Yeah, I think they have, yeah, I think so. I think they have 5 towns. Yeah, I think so. Anyway, or should we say not towns, but, you know, they have fiefs. And in general, that's obviously going to make a big difference to how effective we're actually going to end up being in the end, rather than, you know, having a bit of an issue with enemies like the Swedish or something like that. You know, if we and indeed having to take so many fiefs in a quick succession is going to be quite hard. So eliminating Genoa instantaneously, that's going to be a fantastic thing to do, or at least we'll try to. 50% resistance to getting staggered while reloading your crossbow. That sounds really good, actually. So I'm probably going to be taking Deft Hands. And then we're going to be going for Giving Hands as well, because Giving Hands is that wonderful thing that allows us to donate experience, and that's obviously great. Okay, so let's do some damage here. Okay, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I'm not entirely sure. They had confidence coming into this. They had confidence. So I'm kind of a bit worried about this, to be honest. Maybe they have a lot of cavalry. If they have a lot of cavalry, then it may, in fact, be a bit problematic. But we have been leveling up a lot of our people recently. We've got some decent-ish, you know, tier levels and everything like that. So we shouldn't have to worry too much. But it is, maybe it's more problematic than I think. I'm not entirely sure. Why is it taking so long to load? Why is it actually taking so long to load? Because usually it's pretty quick once you've loaded the first time. And the first time only takes about a minute for me. I am on an SSD, but it does say 43 seconds, but my SSD is pretty old now, so obviously, you know, that's probably the reason. Anyway, let's see what we can do here. Nice little loose formation. And then, I think we're probably just going to be holding fire here for the moment. Just hold fire as best as we can. Let the enemy come to us. Nice little shot. Okay, that didn't do anything. Alright. And we're going to be a little bit careful here. Yeah, I'm way too high, I think. That's way too high. Okay, now we can fire at will. Nice. Getting a couple of kills. They have a lot of cavalry, as I thought. Yeah, their cavalry is the reason why they thought they were going to be successful here. And that definitely says everything you need to know. Okay. Oh, yeah, this is not good. Actually, it seems to be working out pretty nicely for us right here. I'm actually kind of surprised about that. I thought to myself we were going to have some issues, but for some reason, we don't seem to be losing too many people. This guy is an utter beast. He's dead now. Thank you. Okay, unfortunate that we are indeed going to probably die. Maybe. No, we seem okay. Oh, they're running? Okay, they're actually running. Wow, we've won a lot of battles just by causing a retreat to occur in the opponent. It's very strange, actually. I am a bit weirded out by this, to be fair, because usually when we have this kind of thing happen, I think to myself, oh, okay, you know, that's to be expected, you know, because we are winning dramatically. But in these cases, I think to myself, actually, we're not winning as dramatically as you might think. And it kind of makes me think what's going on there, because surely they would not be thinking to themselves that they should run away now. You know what I mean? It doesn't really make much sense. But, well, maybe they think so. You know, maybe they think they have to go away. All right, so we're going to be getting this guy a little bit of extra armor. That sounds pretty good, considering he is actually fantastic. He seems to be pretty good at actually fighting and stuff like that, so we'll just get him a small upgrade there. And we're now going to move back. Yeah, we're just going to go back to our friendliest town, whichever the closest is, and then we'll... Oh dear. Yeah, it's pretty far away, actually. Pretty far away. This is a bit of an issue. If they had more vassals around here, we would have been ambushed and probably killed pretty easily. That would have been a complete disaster. As you can see, look at this. There's this guy coming in now as well. All right. I'm thinking, actually, you know what? We're going to go over to this town. I don't really want to stay too close to this army. It's going to be very, very dangerous for us. And all I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to go here and we're going to donate prisoners. Just going to put these guys in there. There we go. Another load of charm skill, which I very much appreciate. And then we're just going to sell. That's it. We're just going to sell. Take all of this black powder ammo. There we go. Another 28,000. Very nice indeed. And we did level up a little bit as well. Oh, I didn't actually level up yet. Oh, look at that. I'm so close. Oh, that is hilarious. Okay, so select negotiator or effort for the people. Barter penalty with the lords of the same culture. Barter penalty with lords of different cultures. I guess that one. It doesn't really matter. Either one of those doesn't really make any difference whatsoever. I know that sounds really, really kind of sad, but it doesn't. It's such a small margin that it's really not going to make any difference at all. Okay, so let's just level up our troops here for a real quick second before we do anything else. There we go. Italian guards. There we are. Fantastic. Okay, so let's actually have a look-see here. I have to be a little bit careful. I don't really want to get caught out by these guys because there are quite a few of them. This guy's moving way too slowly, so we're going to be attacking him. There we go. Or her, as the case may be. And we are just going to murder. We're just going to murder. Because all I want to do is just get that wonderful clan tier 5. Once we're clan tier 5, then kingdom creation is only a hair's breadth away. And then we'll have a great time. Then it will be fantastic. Because then we'll be able to paint a wonderful bullseye on our backs in an instant, and I won't have to do anything to do it. So yes, I won't have to join anyone or whatever, and everyone's going to be like, oh yes, we must murder that guy over there. And more than likely that is what's going to happen. But I've tried to level my character up as much as I possibly can. Barney is looking okay. He's not looking great in terms of one-handed weapon skill, which obviously is a bit of an issue, but apart from that, I've kind of tried to do as much as I can to get him ready, basically. Just get him ready for the inevitable. We can do some damage here. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. There we go. And I have my saber here. You think you can beat me? No way, sir. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say that. There is no way. Even if I only have 50 one-handed skill, there is no way anyone can beat this infantry saber, in my opinion. The infantry saber is very, very quick. despite us having a small amount of one-handed. So, pretty cool. I like it. Because as you may recall, I was being kind of a bit unknowing, really. Kind of being a bit unknowing about that. Because I was thinking to myself, oh yeah, well, what's going to happen, you know? What's going to happen if we use something that is a little bit lower damage? Because obviously the infantry saber is lower damage in comparison to something like the long saber. So yeah, that obviously makes a difference. Okay. Oh, we got some units here. Okay, I'm definitely gonna take some. Why not? Why not? And unfortunately, I don't have any ability to do that. Ah, actually, wait a minute. You know what? I'm gonna be getting our troops some experience here. I think that is far and away much better than taking the loot at this point in time, at least. We're going to donate prisoners, and we're just going to put Margarita in here. There we go. And then we are just going to be selling the rest. Yusuf bellows breath. Shall we get him? Not sure. Not sure. He doesn't seem to do anything particularly useful for us right now, so it's maybe not the best idea. Okay, well, whatever the case, let's just sell some of this. Do we have a herd penalty right now? No, we don't have any kind of herd penalty. I'm kind of wondering whether we want to buy more horses. The question is that going to speed us up or slow us down? I don't think it's doing anything for me right now, so maybe I should just leave it the way it is. We do have a lot of food. But I don't really care about that too much, to be honest, because we are going to need food in the end. Let's get the phalanx banner on us. The phalanx banner is actually going to be really, really useful for us because being able to reduce ranged damage taken, I mean, come on, that is basically the most perfect thing for us. This guy actually has a prisoner, by the way, so me attacking this guy is gonna make a pretty big difference to our charm skill. Might level us up a little bit. And, yeah, that's obviously what we want. Let's try and shoot this. Okay. Yeah, I should probably hold fire for the moment. Okay, now they can fire. Okay, we got to be a little bit careful here. I'm going to get shot because I'm standing out in the middle of nowhere. No. Oh, I saw that coming a little bit too late. Thank you. Oh, and I actually just shot randomly because I wasn't aware that my weapon was loaded. Okay, that's great. Okay, grenades. Grenades. Take that, sir. Yes, there we go. Very nice. Can I use that again? Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's what I like to see. Oh, I love it. Anytime I get any kind of like explosive weapon, I always absolutely really enjoy just exploding in people's faces. You know what I mean? Because let's face it, that is probably one of the most satisfying things you can do. Because if you just throw something and then there's just a little bit of quiet, you know what I mean? There's a little bit of quiet, and then all of a sudden they get splashed in the face by this massive explosion, and they're probably having a good time up until you know they have to clean themselves up, because let's face it, you know, at that point you really are just making sure that their comrades are taken away on stretchers, and they're probably not very pleased, you know? They're probably not very pleased about that. Anyway, there we go. We did increase our relation with this guy, and indeed, we did recruit a bunch, or shall we say rescue a bunch of people, which is obviously pretty nice. And we can also get some prisoners there. We did increase our charm skill by 5, which is pretty cool too. And then we can go over here, and we can take our prisoner, donate him into the prisoner's hold. Because, let's face it, making these guys a little bit stronger so that they can try to fight back reasonably well against the Swedish is pretty cool, you know? I kind of like having a small impact here and there. You know, I think that's quite fun. Alright, so some more fish, let's just sell that. We have 51 days worth of food. Not sure if we really want to sell that much of it, because we, as I said, we are going to need food when we create our own faction. Just in case every single person around us wants to murder us, at least we're then going to have enough cash, you know what I mean? So We'll go for best medicine there too, and I think it's probably a good idea for me to spec another point into medicine now, thanks to the fact that we have Doctor's Oath. Being able to level that up super quickly now is going to be very useful for us, especially when we create our own faction, which may very well happen in the very next episode. Yes, in the very next episode, because you could see here, we are now clan tier 5. We now have the ability to potentially get noble retinues and indeed royal, whatever it's called, royal party or whatever it's called, the other policy that increases the ruler's party size by 60. That's going to be very nice for us. And otherwise, that's going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.